Good evening. Hello, B's, G's, NB's, Peens, Vagines, and in-betweens. I am Charles, otherwise known as CP. Welcome to WILIscredia. Get yourself a big cup. We're going to do a fan film reaction, but not just any fan film reaction, something that I have contributed to. This is something that has been in the works for a very, 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 very long time. On the other end of COVID, Cecil of the Horror Show decided to put together a pseudo sequel to New Nightmare, and he was out here in New York, stayed with Emily and I in Long Island, and did some press with Vince from Womp Stomp, and then COVID happened. And of course, they couldn't go through with production for a myriad of reasons. Most importantly being Freddy lived in Canada. Freddy, of course, Dave McRae. So, as always, you've heard me say it a couple of times, if I put money towards this, I would blank. I'd be angry, I'd be happy, whatever. I have put money towards this. I have supported this project, so I'm going to be the same. I do have faith, though, considering the entire team behind this. It really shouldn't be a letdown. I would say, although I shouldn't, I should enter this thinking it's a fan film. It's a fan film. It's a fan film. It didn't reach its goal, so that should be considered as well. So fair and balanced. Not quite Fox News fair and balanced, but fair and balanced. Let's get to this. It is Dylan's New Nightmare, the Nightmare on Elm Street fan film, 34 minutes and 52 seconds. I remember Cecil throwing ideas. The problem with this is I know ideas. It's kind of like when somebody goes to a movie with you and they've read the book and they're like, oh, the book did it better. It's kind of like that here, because I've known like pre-production elements and other stuff, but regardless, page to screen. Let's see how it translates. Cecil Laird Productions LLC. Wait a minute. This production is the effort of Cecil Laird Productions LLC, Womp Stomp Films LLC. Isn't Vince producing this? Shouldn't Womp Stomp Films be the proprietary as producers? Cecil Laird Productions LLC. And its volunteer associates. Dylan's New Nightmare is a product of fan fiction and no way affiliate. Red against red. Cecil, come on, the font. I'm criticizing fonts already. Red against red, no good. No way affiliated. Warner Brothers, New Line, the Craven estate. The project was created by fans to show our appreciation for the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise as of August 31st, 2023. This project will be free and available to all who care to watch it, and no profit shall be made from its viewing. Thank you to any and all who helped bring this project to life. You're welcome. Cecil Laird Productions and Womp Stomp Films are forever grateful for your time and dedication to this project. Do you want to put Cecil Laird in front of this anymore, dude? Jesus Christ. Cecil Laird Productions LLC would like to thank you for reading this also, by the way. Cecil Laird Productions... also Womp Stomp Films, who spent about a decade building a name for themselves. All right, here we go. Red on red. Bad, bad, bad. All right, anyway. The horror show presents What Happened to Cecil Laird Productions? What the fuck? In association? What? Did roles get swapped? Oh, we're Scope. Establishing shots. Hey, Fuego.
Hey, back off, Crowley. I'm here to put you to rest.
It's a really weird casting call.
Who even writes this shit now? Certainly not Adam. He's just cashing checks at this point. Yeah. Sure.
Thanks for coming in, Frankie. We'll be in touch.
It's Franklin, actually.
Yeah, whatever. Dylan Porter? You're up
Gage.
next.
Hey,
Ooh, match
my
cut.
name's Dylan Porter. I'm repped by the Risher Agency.
Hold on. I gotta go. Yeah, go ahead.
Hello, my name's Dylan Porter. I'm repped by the Risher Agency, and I'm reading for Michael.
Dylan Porter. Dylan Porter. Dylan Porter. How do I know that name? Do I know you, Dylan?
I don't think so.
Now, come on, tell me how.
I couldn't tell you.
Oh, wait, Porter.
I thought Vince was supposed to be one of these people.
Are you related to Chase Porter?
Yeah, that was my dad.
Oh, man. Your dad and I worked back together on Chainsaw 3. Well, you were just like a little dude. Oh, I love it.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah.
I don't remember any of that, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You know, he really was one of the good ones.
Yeah.
Unfortunate what happened to him.
Yeah, thanks.
You might have broke the 180 there.
That's right. You're Heather Langenkamp's kid too, aren't you?
Yeah.
If he just swapped.
Yeah, I'd really rather not talk about all that, if that's okay.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Let's get on with the scene, and when you're ready, just give Justin a nod.
Sure.
I mean, there's coverage, so. I wish we had a reverse of that wide shot on Dylan.
Interior rundown shed, Honey Island swamp, night. All three survivors, Andrew, Rose, and Michael, are all regrouping after Victor Crowley's last attack.
We can't keep this up. Do you both hear me? We can't keep doing this. We run, we hide, Crowley finds us, Crowley kills someone. I mean, that's the sick joke of this whole situation. We're trapped in a swamp, full of hiding places, but there is nowhere to hide. Not from him. Not even walls keep him out.
So what's your point?
My point, Rose, is if we can't hide, why are we still trying? We can't just wait around for that freak like you two did. That's what got my sister killed. I can tell you one thing for sure. If she were here with us now, she'd agree with me.
He was pushed into a jet engine and he still came back. He's cursed to come back every day like new, remember?
Yeah. Yeah, well, if there's a curse, there's a way to break it. Otherwise, he kills, he dies, he just keeps coming back. More people die. Good people. Like Heather.
Oh, Christian Bale's gonna be pissed.
Well, I'm not gonna let that happen. Even if I have to do this by myself, I'm killing that murderer. For good.
Cinematography question, why are we half lit?
Is that okay?
They're fully lit. He's half lit.
I can try something different if you want me to.
Oh, I think we've all seen.
Jesus Christ!
Oh, Dylan. Look what's become of you.
That voice. I know that voice. You're dead. We killed you. We killed you once and for
Once
all.
and for a time, maybe. But never once and for. You may be all grown up, but you're still my little bitch.
It's a fucking dream. You're not real, and I need to wake up. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake the fuck up!
Wake up.
Wake up! Wake up!
Hey, Dylan. Little piggy. We never got to play our favorite game. Skin the cat!
Very nice match cut. I have questions about the lighting, though, in that. Fuck's sake! Gage has got some cum gutters on him. Good for you, Miko. Holy shit. Establishing shot.
Dylan? Dylan,
Sorry, Doc. What was that?
I was asking how you hurt yourself.
Oh, yeah. I think it was a cabinet was stuck. I just gave myself a shiner.
I see.
Taking notes on that?
Dylan, what's really bothering you?
Had a nightmare last night.
Tell me about it.
It was another audition dream.
Well, plenty of working actors have those. It's hardly anything to worry or be embarrassed about.
2 people died this time.
What do you mean 2 people died? How?
So the 2 people next to the casting director committed suicide. One shot himself and the other slit her own throat.
Why do you think they did that?
I don't think a therapist... Well, this could be a dream.
It was a
I
dream.
don't think a therapist would be doing that tick, 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 tick.
I don't know. Why does anything happen in a dream?
Dreams can mean a multitude of different things. almost all of which can be applied as some kind of lesson to the person who psychologically created them in the first place.
I don't know if there was a lesson in this one, Doc. Am I supposed to wear a splash guard to my next audition?
Using humor to cope with scary situations is an old school tactic, Dylan, but not one proven to be very effective.
Maybe that's why I'm an actor, not a comedian.
Did the subject of your parents come up?
Yeah, the casting director recognized me from when I was a kid. He was asking about my dad.
And your mother? Did he ask about her too?
Yeah, her too.
Have you checked in on her lately?
Who?
Your mother.
Why? The answer's always the same. She's not well enough to come to the phone. Same old loony bin. Different day. Why try, you know? It just hurts.
You know, maybe your casting director brought her up because you're feeling guilty about not checking in.
Maybe.
Trust me, Dylan, I understand your hesitation to check in on her, especially when there doesn't ever seem to be any positive progress. But that same hesitation can feed your subconscious guilt like a sleeping giant. That guilt can slowly build up over time and eventually, in most cases, come exploding out at the most inopportune moment. The very act of checking in on her to see how she's doing can act as sort of a pressure
Shot
release valve
selection's
for your guilt.
curious.
That way, even though you may continue to get the answer you're not looking for, at least you tried.
Yeah, maybe that's true.
What about the casting director?
What do you mean?
Well, you said the other two people died, but what happened to the casting director? Did they kill themselves also?
He, laughed at me.
That's it?
Yeah.
Are you sure? If so, this is the place to discuss it. Dylan, are you sure there was nobody else in your dream?
I said no. He laughed at me, and, I left. You know?
Dylan, we've been working professionally together for a number of years. Having learned your history over that time, I can't imagine what you went through when your mother started getting confused. It had a lot to do with her horror films, from what I understood from her doctor. When we started this journey, you mentioned that you had been exposed to those films at a young age as well. I just want to be sure that your having these dreams is not symptomatic of a resurgence of your childhood
Who's
trauma.
in them?
They're not.
Are you getting your rest?
It's been manageable, Doc. I think I have it under control.
All right, well, I'm going to have to trust you on that, Dylan. But please, promise me that if anything changes, if your life starts to be affected, you'll call me and come back and I'll prescribe something. I know that you may be resistant.
Did it do it again? It did it again. So we go again.
Dylan.
No, I think I'm okay.
Unfortunately, our time is up.
Yeah.
We're going to have to pick this up next session. But let me suggest in the future that you don't wait until the end of the session to bring up something that could have tremendous implications for your mental health.
Yeah. No, that's fair. You got it. Nightmares first next time.
Jeep. Burbank. Wow, his car door opened the fridge.
Hey, my name is Dylan Porter. I was calling hoping to speak with my mother, Heather, if she's available.
Oh, is she on staff here?
No, she's a patient.
Oh, I apologize. And you said her name was Heather? Heather Porter?
Oh, no, not Heather Porter, Heather Langenkamp?
Oh, yes. I believe I've spoken to you before. Let me just see if she's available to come to the phone. Can you hold?
Yeah, no problem.
It kind of sounds like a It's Me Billy shit all over again.
Fuck.
Hello? Mr. Porter?
Hi, yeah, I'm here.
I'm sorry, but Miss Langenkamp is not feeling up to coming to the phone.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to try back again in a few weeks, we can see if she's feeling up to it then.
Yeah, of course. Can you just keep me posted if anything changes?
Of course, Mr. Porter. You have a good day now.
Yeah, you too. Thanks. Fuck you, Freddy.
It's dark a lot. Managed to make a white kitchen dark. Wait, is this a trailer? No. Sound design's really good. Maybe Freddy just likes laundry.
Fuck you too, kid. Oh, what do we have here? You can't catch me.
Two-thirds of the way in.
Testing, testing. These damn batteries aren't going out on me again, are they?
Well, you won't record it then if they are.
These damn batteries aren't going out on me again.
No, see?
Updating the files on Dylan Porter. Porter seems to be regressing back to the paranoid state of his childhood. When I tried to dive deeper into the subject, Dylan's guard immediately raised. I fear Dylan may be making a return to his childhood delusions.
That wasn't portrayed
Can they
in the
really be
scene.
taking the same form as before? That character from his mother's films? What is really concerning to me is that Dylan is around the same age as his mother when she was first hospitalized. I fear I may be seeing the same psychosis in Dylan. To think all these delusions brought on by a cheap horror movie.
It's self-aware, you see, because it's taking jabs at things that aren't funny.
Damn it, I knew it.
Freddy's coming for you. 3, 4. I'm inside your door.
Hello?
The pen clicking thing, I would have established that somewhere else as a nervous tick, not...
Mr. Porter, is that you? Dylan?
Never fight again! What's up, Doc?
Who are you?
What's the matter? Don't you recognize a cheap horror movie when you see one?
Freddy?
Sometimes.
How are you real?
That's my little secret.
Damn you.
What's up, Doc?
Very dark. I can't tell if the gore is good.
Hello?
Billy? It's Mom.
What? Is there 7 minutes worth of credits? Alright, so I was under the impression that Vince was actually going to be one of the casting agents. I don't understand why a fifth of this is credits. Somebody's watching way too many Marvel movies. Oh, Vince was Franklin? 10% of this is credits. Or the backers' credits. It seems like there's more behind the scenes stuff than there was actual footage. Yeah, there's my name. Unless somebody else named Charles Patterson. I thought I contributed as my online moniker. Look at how bright the room was. As a tiny person. It's pretty where it should be. everything around the product itself is quite proficient. COVID did this movie no favors. Is the best way I can put it. The long wait just makes everything so I don't know. It's like Freddy vs. Jason. We waited 12 years for that, and it was just like, all right, there's no way with all this time passing you're going to match that expectation. But it's professionally produced. Sound design's incredible. Dave, the makeup looks fantastic on Freddy. Cinematography at times kind of had me scratching my head. Dark, very, very dark at times, and lighting choices were a little confusing. Like I was mentioning during the opening scene where he was dreaming about having flies in his face. He was dreaming about his audition. Yeah, it was weird having him half lit. That is not a protagonist trick. It's almost too glossy, if that makes any sense. Like it's all style and no substance. Like there's nothing to it. You end the movie with "Hi, Mom." He just killed the therapist. The clicking, the line, like, again, that felt shoehorned. You could have naturally had that be a thing, like show her before or after. You know, she doesn't like horror movies or something, and have her clicking the pen. Her clicking the pen during a therapy session is just not how therapy works. It again, it just feels like it's shoehorned so that Freddy can get the no more clicking or whatever the line was. A lot of fluff. I told him he should have put Hypnocil in there. And it would have been interesting if he was like fucking just add a bottle of Hypnocil, pay some fan service. Because if Freddy's in the real world, you open that door, you didn't explain it. There's like, it's just, I don't know. It's like a David Lynch movie for fan films. Again, proficiently made. It's got a gorgeous shell. And again, the cinematography at times a little on the dark end. The coverage was good. Establishing shots for those of you who are in the market to make a fan film. Show us where we are. Seems boring, but it lets us know and it breaks up the scenes. Good job, Cecil. It's short. It's short. The credits are a fifth of the movie. And putting the dinosaur as some sort of Marvel mid-credit scene. It's been 4 years. There's you can't expect people to wait again. I don't know. some people have gone back to the well to make a complete. This isn't a complete story. With all due respect to Cecil, this is what is the 3-act structure? When does the first act end? What is the conflict? And what is the resolution? Is the phone call? It's yeah. I don't know. As somebody who paid for it, I'm happy to support friends, and but as a customer, this is nothing. With all due respect, this is nothing. And I normally say finishing a movie is the actual, the achievement. But there's so many behind the scenes photos, and there's certainly seemed to be coverage. They had time once they started shooting, it seemed. I don't know how it could be too short and puffy at the same time. Like, there's just a bunch of just that whole therapy. You take that therapy scene out. He reads for an audition, and what? This is, I don't even know if I would call this a proof of concept. This is displaying a bunch of people's capabilities. But we've seen that already in It's Me, Billy, and Never Hike Alone. Minor nitpick. Anybody who's been in a casting call knows that they're so not into the experience at all, ever. But again, that's neither here nor there. It's just, so we're going by Freddy Nightmare on Elm Street 2 rules that you could just break out at a pool party now. Granted, I'm not well versed on New Nightmare. It's been a while. But so he's out in the real world. You can't cliffhang like that. There's no cliff. Again, it's perhaps too glossy for the substance. It is very, very stylistic. Yeah, as a customer, I'm kind of shrugging my shoulders. As somebody who wishes I was a part of the production team, I would have had notes and questions. Why this? Why that? I often say that, sometimes just being meh is worse than being good or bad, because it's just forgettable. And as far as the lines, again, the substance, it's bubble gum. It's just chewing gum, not even a fun flavor. Cute trick in the beginning. They cheated Freddy on the ceiling. Credit where it's due, but again, that's all, like, you could have had more of that. When I think of a Freddy movie, I think of like effects and really gnarly things to happen with like perspective and things like that. This was dark. They did do, granted, as I said earlier, it was it didn't meet it didn't meet the target for the GoFundMe. So I don't know what I had some idea of what was long term, but yeah, this isn't a finished product. This is barely a proof of concept, and everybody again, it's everybody around the project did really well. It's just I have a bunch of why questions as far as storytelling, and the structure. Why do it that way? What was the importance of the color teal in his dream sequence? People who are good at what they do did what they did. I saw set design at first AD was Vince. I would have swapped the therapist and Dylan's chairs, because have him sitting on something white, something missing. But that is neither here nor there. Making a kitchen that's all white seem dark, that's quite a feat. I'm without whelm yet. I got what I expected from people who have proven themselves before. Honest opinion.